have to let the culture contaminate us. Okay? Let me explain it to you another way. How many of you like fish? Okay, I love fish. You ever have sea bass? Anybody ever have fresh sea bass? Oh, it's delicious. My brother has a boat. We go down to the Chesapeake Bay. He lives down in Maryland. Both of my older brothers. My older brother pastors a church down that way. And they fish. They're like fishing fools. I mean, they just love to fish. They love to get out there, you know. And sea bass is just amazing. Okay, if you get it fresh and you cook it, it's. You know what's funny about it? It's like this white, flaky fish. It's very healthy for you. There's a lot of, what are the omega-3s, Mike? Am I saying that right? Good stuff, right? Well, what's the first thing you do when they bring that to your plate in a restaurant? You take the salt shaker. Did you ever notice that? I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, why am I putting salt on fish that spends its entire life swimming in the sea of brine? You ever think about that? I mean, you know, so... Again, being consistent, okay? So Jesus said, we're in the world, but we're not to be of the world. Again, chameleons. When they're in the church, they look like the church. When we're in the world, they look like the world. James said you can't speak cursings and blessings out of the same mouth. Something's wrong with the picture. Yeah. And I love what Bobby Bashan said last night about, like, when I grew up, he says, man, when I was a kid, he's the third generation Assembly of God preacher, right? I get it, believe me. He said, like, basically on this end of the spectrum, everything was wrong. Remember those days? You guys remember them days? I mean, if a woman wore a red shirt, it was wrong. It was unholy. You know, it was probably some jealous husband wrote that rule. Okay, you know, basically on this end of the spectrum, we were at one time where everything was wrong. Basically, if it was fun, it was sin. Anybody grew up like that besides me? Yeah. Okay, but now I like how he said, now we're all the way over here, where everything is okay all the time. And he goes, wait a second, it's not okay.
Everything, yeah.
That's inconsistent. We can't say we love Jesus and not live like we love Jesus.
That's right, that's right.
Okay? So what I'm trying to say is to keep our eyes on Jesus, I've got to be consistent. This is what God was speaking to me this week. You've got to be consistent in your walk. You know, and so this sea bass, the first thing we do, it swims in salt, and then we salt it, you know. You know, some people, like, in other words, they say they're Christian, but yet when you look at them, they're over here. And they don't look anything different than the world. You know anybody like that? They sing all the same songs the world does. They watch all the same movies. They go on the same websites. You know, all their passions and interests are exactly like the world. You know, then you have other people, if I can say it like this again, like that they're so religious, so self-righteous, that like people don't want, people are repelled by them. Like, oh my gosh, like this guy is like some nutcase, you know, like a spiritual, like, you know anybody like that? Yeah, and then they're so rigid, you know. What's the antidote? Be in the world. Don't be of